been a very, very interesting day. Man, hold on, you guys. I feel a cough coming on. But anyways, it's been a very, very interesting day. I know it's a new day right now, but I was not expecting to be out for a very long period of time. Honestly, you guys, I'm gonna take a break. You know, a break from just really being around a few folks because boy, I gotta get back to my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help people out. You know, I can't really go into details about it, but I'm trying to help somebody out. They need my help, and I don't mind being a friend. You know, I would never come on here and blast their business. Because what we talk about is what we talk about, and it will always stay, with us. hmm It will always stay with us. But other than that, you know, it was a pretty good day. A pretty good day. I ain't got too much to talk about. I really don't. I didn't watch TV. Well, I didn't catch anything new. I know a lot of stuff been going on the YouTube streets, but um, I ain't really been into, really interested. I've been kind of looking at other videos and trying to get my attention off of the rah rah. You know, just take a little break. Sometimes you need a little detox. So lately I've been detoxing, and I think it's good. It's good to just like detox and just do other things, and you ain't got to be online. You just be out having fun with your friends, but sometimes you may have to just come back, and kind of just get back to you and stop being around a lot of people, you know, because sometimes hanging out can be kind of addictive. You know, not saying it's wrong if you do it a lot, because it's really just really getting out the house. Even though for me, I feel like I don't think I never told you guys this. For me, it's like sometimes I feel like going to a club. For me, it's kind of like sometimes can be irrelevant because I can do the same thing at the house. Like I can have a big old boom box, give me some lights, and invite maybe a few people over. I don't want the whole house crowded down. That's too much, and people be stealing. So you gotta watch out for that. And I don't want to go. I don't want people, on my furniture and all over my stuff, on my table and smoking. You got to smoke outside. Yeah. hmm Now, if it was on refill, if I allowed it, yeah. But if it's not that, you got to go outside. hmm For real. I don't need nobody just lighting up without my permission. You know, because that's disrespectful. That's like a few times when I went to a few people's houses. Even though I smoked the first time in their house, I still asked. Even if I had to go to the bathroom, I still asked. Even though I had already used the bathroom once upon a time, I still asked. I just could never see myself. Oh well, since I done been up in here, I'm gonna bum rush my ass to the area that I need to go to. You know, it's all about respect. You know, it's all about respect. And I noticed that a lot of people may have been raised so well. I know a lot of people have been raised so different. Like I went to school with so many people that was just raised differently. And I used to, when I was a kid, I used to think they was all, people that how I was raised. They was raised like, how whatever they just went by the rules, and mama's teaching you, the rights and wrongs. But some of them really didn't even know the rights or wrongs. So they were just doing any and everything, getting in trouble, going to jail, running away. You know, I used to go to school with people that, um, they'll be on white poster things saying they're missing. How you seen this person? Eventually, this person will show up, But it's like, damn, it takes all that, you know. But I think back then, a lot of the times when those young girls was coming up missing, they was really messing with these older guys because a lot of them was experiencing, well, really doing grown folk things at a young age, you know, just like young boys too, you know, young boys. But I think a lot of women, well, I say it's 50-50, but yeah, I definitely do believe like a lot of young people they was living kind of like grown folks. That's why you be seeing, if you was going to school, that's why you would see young girls, 15, 14, 13, pregnant. Yes, right, for real. But you know, it was just a lesson learned that as I got older and understood, like everybody don't think like you. Everybody wasn't raised like you, and whatever comes your way, understand it a little bit both ways. You can give this, you can give people the benefit of the doubt sometimes, but at the same time, still have your eye open, and that's why I always have my eye open. You know, I always have my eye open because I never know. You know, if a person is going to switch up on me. And I gotta look out for that. Because people will change on you. I don't care how long you have known them. They can be your family, friends, even a stranger that you may have just met, and you guys may have just talked once or twice, may have sat down and had lunch, you know. But still, they can easily have a mad day and be like, damn, hey. They barely even say hey. And it's like, damn, it takes all that. Girl, next time I just keep you could be like, some people be like, she would, hell, I just keep my head next time. Honestly, you guys, that shit has happened to me a whole lot. You know, it really has. And I'm like, damn, why you gotta be like that? Because I ain't done shit to you. I was like, damn, next time I just shut my motherfucking mouth. That's why I really don't be like, I really don't be, all that jolly. If I come off like I'm jolly, I'm not that. Mm-mm. I'm a good person, but I just have different moods where shit. Sometimes I don't want to speak. Sometimes sometimes if I drop down in your chat and I may not say hey, but it may be an emoji. That's hey. For me, that's hey. I'm here. What's up? I don't always be feeling that whole hey, good morning, hey. Mm-mm, that's not me. You know, I can just say hey, that's be it. But I really only want to. Sometimes I really only want to do that. Mm-mm. But I'm trying to work on myself and just stop being so mean. But honestly, the people around me, my environment made me this way. Being nice won't get you too far. So sometimes you have to be really really hard. Have to have a thick skin and be hard and stand strong on your word and stay true to who you are. You know, you ain't gotta fake it because the more you fake it, the more people gonna realize all that you're not really who you say you are. That's why I have always stayed to my stay you know stay myself and being me. You know, people always ask me, why come you wasn't like your other cousins? That may have what is it? I would say that's kind of like thugged out. You know, thugged out, hood. And I told them, that's just how they chose to, adapt to something else. Yeah, people change. It's a judge-free zone for me. I chose something different. I have always been myself, even when I had to go to places where I didn't want to go. You know, like I was in alternative school, and I was surrounded by, we had metal detectors. You know, every morning we had to stand outside in the cold. We had to wait at the house. Well, really leave our house, go to the bus stop. A lot of us since I stayed in the projects, Well, now I stayed right in front of the projects. I was able to. Our bus stop was really just really down the street, so I didn't. I had plenty of time to do whatever I had to do before the bus comes because I knew the time. Because shit, sometimes it won't always come at 7 o'clock. Well, no, really 7:30, I believe. Sometimes it come around by 8. They always be late. For some odd reason. I'm like, damn, can y'all be on time? It's cold. Sometimes we used to go in people's houses just to stay warm. But when we got to the alternative school, we had to wait out outside too because they was not letting us in at sometimes. You know, they was not letting us in, and we had to wait outside. And but once we got in, they checked us. They had checked us, and with the whole monitor, that little thing, I forget what it's called. But anyways, once we got checked with that, we had to sign in. Boy, boy, it was fun. I ain't gonna lie, it was fun some days, but some days it wasn't because people was they was in gangs and people was getting into it. Like it was a time where the Mexicans got into it with one black boy, and the next thing shit, you look outside the window in the front of the schoolhouse, shit, it's like a field full of Mexicans, you know, like they all just standing outside, hmm standing outside like waiting to do something. It was something to me because honestly, the hood niggas was not going either. They was ready, but look, thank God nothing really happened. You know, I don't think if something did happen, I'm gonna say this. I don't think that I don't think the school would have had enough, security to control that situation if those black boys and those Mexicans got into it because it was a lot of them. I mean, it was a lot. And honestly, I think the Mexicans outnumbered the black boys. We had East, I think it was East End, South. I mean, they was all up in the West Side, North Side. Well, no, I don't think we had North Side. No, I don't think we had North Side. Yeah, but yeah, those was the days. I mean, that's good. It was fun. Well, I would say it was fun when um in the morning times because in the morning times we just could chill when we got in the cafeteria. There wasn't nothing else to do but talk to each other. You know, a lot of them, they was into a lot of hot boy stuff, and I used to sit next to a young guy, a young black man. I can't say his name, but I know his people. But one day, someone came to this young man's house, and he knocked on his door, and they shot him. They shot him. They shot him in the chest. And to this day, they don't know who did it. You know, to this day, they don't know who did it. But God rest his soul. God rest his soul. But yeah, some days was hard because a lot of people would start dying, going to jail for stupid stuff. Robbing, killing old men for money. It was crazy. But yeah, those was the days. Now would I go back to that? Hell no. I'm happy just being here right now. I don't want to go back to the past. I feel like I lived it for a reason, and now it's time to move on to bigger and greater things. Make the best of it. Be happy for what you have, and don't worry about what you don't have. You know, because a lot of people don't have a whole lot. You know, or barely have enough for anything. But if you got it, be happy, be thankful. And that's what I am today. Thankful that I have the things that I need and not the things that I want. You know, for real. wish I could. There might be a song. You know, I may write a song to that. But you know what, you guys? On that note, I'm going out of there. I'm gonna be out of here. And on that note, I'll talk to you later on.